bills, positive actions by the government, and look forward to the support of the House.
I call the honourable member, Sue Moroney.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and it is a pleasure indeed to rise and speak on a really positive bill in this House, because sometimes it seems like we're relentlessly debating things that are negative for the future of this country, certainly under this government. But the Subantarctic Islands Marine Reserves Bill is a really positive bill, and it does follow on from a tradition and a culture that has been brought about in this country over now many governments, but I think in particular I'm very proud on Labour's track record in this regard. With our recognising that special connection that New Zealanders do have with the sea, and that special commitment that we have to protecting it in the best way that we can. The three marine reserves that are set aside by this bill sound like a very exciting part of our country, a part that I've never been to, as many other members have said in this debate. But nonetheless, just because we haven't been there doesn't mean that we have a special, we can't understand the special connection and the importance of actually protecting all the species involved. No, that's right. I'm not going to apply Maggie Barry's standing orders to this particular debate. I haven't been there. I don't expect I'll ever go there in my lifetime, but I still think it's important to support this bill nonetheless. Mr Speaker, I'm not going to take up too much more of the House's time on this, just to reflect that Grant Robertson's contribution was interesting, talking about the 1971 Act and how there is we do need to renew and refresh our approach to marine reserves, because I guess we were probably an early adopter, and now what we find is that there is a need to actually improve and modernise our approach to this, and I fully endorse that sentiment. My first connection with the marine reserve in New Zealand was the Goat Island Reserve in the area of Lee, because I was once, when I was very young, working as a reporter for the Rodney and Waitemata Times in that part of the world, and that was certainly a huge benefit for that area to have that marine reserve. And I remember that being one of my earliest experiences in actually snorkelling and being involved in close contact in a marine reserve situation. And I can certainly recommend it to any New Zealander who hasn't had that experience yet. So, Mr Speaker, without any further ado, I would like to support this bill and continue on the good work that Labour started with regard to marine reserves. Thank you.
Mr Speaker.
I call the honourable member, Scott Simpson.